found my mirror. Oh, thank you, Lyle Schnub. And what about the cliff racer? Did you kill it? I think so. I think so. Hard to say. Cliff racers all tend to look the same. I mean, it did say that it was a thieving one, and it had like a whole bunch of silver inside of it. Yeah, I think so. The winged menace had it coming. But, you know, it's odd. Why would a wild animal like that steal from me? How would it know what's valuable and what's not? It makes no sense. Unless it was working for someone. Shut up. Come on. This isn't actually gonna pan out, is it? When we had last left the Nerevarine, they were hanging out in and around Andothren, seeking out all sorts of cool little treasures inside of the tomb and resting place of St. Olms. However, now they found themselves embroiled in some of the usual goings-on. Yes, the Fighters Guild had need of some miscellaneous little weird tasks being dealt with. Like, for example, a strange guy standing out by a wharf, or a cliff racer that was stealing silver stuff, or a mirror. Now the Nerevarine set forth to find the thieving cliff racer. This is the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind Tamriel Rebuilt. This is Morrowind Mondays. Welcome back. Zoop. There we go. Now, let us head on over, and ahead of time, I've written down that we are going to read The Noble's Garden, which is about 5 pages. So, hey, you know what? We did a little bit of planning ahead of time. Cool, right? Alright, so we do just need to head out over to, yeah, where the theft happened. Are we expecting to see like a strange cliff racer thief upon our approach now? Like, is something different going to be there? Oh, hey, wow, look at this building. Whoa. Look at that. Fun head. Yeah, the Imperial Commission. Makes sense. Huh. Okay. Sure. Oh, what is this building? Oh my god. Atreus Manor? Oh, right, yeah. One of the Imperials, right? Not necessarily literally an Imperial, but representing their cause in the area, you know? Okay, let's get our speedy boots back on. Alright, head on over here. Ooh, look at this. I like this little bit of wood here. Oh, it's very good. Okay. Holy shit, before we get distracted even more. Okay, see, this is the trouble with trying to design a city like this, is that you're building the city inside of Morrowind, right? So as much as you would enjoy the idea of your player just kind of like going along the main road and everything, like eventually you're going to come to a point where like the player just sees this as like instantly like, oh, okay, this is Morrowind, I'm just gonna like go jump right off the edge, right? It's gonna happen. You can't really, I don't know really how you plan around that, especially in a game where like your players are afforded such ridiculous movement, you know? I guess you just kind of build your stuff for like a character that wouldn't have that, you know? And then you just like, yeah, well, you know what you're doing, right? You've got superhuman weird powers, jumping, levitating, going super speed. You know you've got it, right? Look at all this that we've made. Alright. Cool. Should we pick any of this up, or... I don't know. Didn't seem to activate anything. Right? I mean, thank goodness we left it there. Oh, hey! Wow, the Cliff Racer is there now. How do you think it came down to pick it up? Just with its beak? It just came down and started beaking at it? It has to, like, hover like a hummingbird. Right? Because it doesn't have any, like, limbs to land on. Oh, shit! Wow, it came down quick. Okay. Good. Journal has been updated. Thieving Cliff Racer. Oh man, how do I even know? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is how. Yeah, where do you think it kept all this stuff? Did it eat it? Was it all in its mouth? I don't even know. Oh, you know what would have been really neat? That said, there is no mirror here, right? We are looking for a mirror, aren't we? But you know what would have been neat if the only way to get the Cliff Racer down is to have something silver with you? You know, otherwise it pays you no mind. And maybe that is exactly what they did and we just got lucky, because I do have silver arrows equipped right now. You know? That said, we are completely climbing up to its, like, nesting zone. Oh, here we go, yeah. A Vanal silver mirror. Maybe we saw this before and I left it here. Good thinking, me. Okay. Let's see, what did we write in our notebook? A Vanal Mithrian claims that a cliff racer stole the mirror from her while she was on the road. The theft happened in the crossroads just southwest of Andothren. I was told I could get there easily if I exit the city through its western gate. The thieving cliff racer is dead. The stolen silver mirror must be somewhere nearby. I found a Vanal Mithrian's stolen silver mirror in a cliff racer nest. There are also a number of other valuable trinkets here. It seems that the cliff racer has been quite busy. Can I pose a question here? In doing this now, do they ever acknowledge cliff racers in the core game? They have to, right? Hang on. I mean, I don't think we have, like, Cliff Racer as a clickable. Yeah. Like, someone must. Right? I can't like, there's definitely not any, like, primary quests that we've done. Right? I don't think there's, like, a Fighters Guild quest where you go mess with Cliff Racers. There's definitely ones for, like, Netch. I'm pretty sure Kagudi and Alit are both acknowledged. Is there anybody talking about Cliff Racers? There must be. Right? It must be, like, just in a random rumor or whatever, right? Morrowind lore. Something like that. It is very odd how there's not any, like, proper quest to go, like, fight some. You know? Now that I think of it, that's very weird. Especially since it's such a beloved part of the game with regards to, like, the community and everything. Well, I say beloved, like, you know, everybody fucking hates them, but beloved insofar as, like, oh yeah, everybody loves to hate them, you know? Also, this Cliff Racer, it totally ate all of it. That's what the blood's for. It was pooping them all out. So the scales and everything flying right out of its Cliff Racer butt. I don't even know, like, I assume they got butts, right? They must have, like, a little asshole or something. I don't know. Maybe they don't. I mean, shit, they don't have any other, like, regular limbs that you would expect for them to be able to land. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's in their mouth. Cool. Man, Cliff Racer's really neat. Neat stuff. Can't wait until we read the weird fucking book about Cliff Racers and someone just, like, getting really weird with them. Should we expect that for, like, every animal at some point? Right? People on the Tamriel Rebuilt team were just like, you know what there isn't enough of? Fucking folks writing about all these weird-ass animals. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough, right? Like, it is something to appreciate in the core game. How, like, everyone treats all this shit as just, like, normal and everything. There's not even, like, from an Imperial point of view, there's not even books like, Siltstriders, what's up? You know? I want to say, like, the main way that you learn about them is by talking to folks, you know? There's no, like, proper, like, taxonomy. There's no science going on here. Alright. Yeah. We should head back up here, my bad. Let's see. Oh god. How do I even go there? Like this? Oh, is this guy gonna give me trouble again? No. Almost thought maybe it was set up to where, like, when we do this quest, that dude would say something.
I'm waiting.
Hey, did you find the stolen silver mirror? I did. You found my mirror. Oh, thank you, Lyle Schnub. And what about the cliff racer? Did you kill it? I think so. I think so. Hard to say. Cliff racers all tend to look the same. I mean, it did say that it was a thieving one, and it had like a whole bunch of silver inside of it. Yeah, I think so. The winged menace had it coming, but you know, it's odd. Why would a wild animal like that steal from me? How would it know what's valuable and what's not? It makes no sense. Unless it was working for someone. Shut up. Come on. This isn't actually gonna pan out, is it? Shut the fuck up. This isn't gonna be real, is it? I see this next clickable. Is this gonna be fucking real? I mean, like, it's a common thing that birds will just pick shit up, you know? Like, shiny stuff. Everybody knows that. Like, whether or not it's true, everybody's heard of it. You know, everybody's heard of birds, like, taking stuff because it looks cool. You know, it's got, like, a glint to it, and they're like, oh, I'm a bird, I need to put this in my nest or whatever. Right? But no, in this case, cliff racers apparently aren't into that. Unless they've been trained to do it. Unless it was working for someone. Unless someone had tamed it and trained it to do what it did. I think there's a cliff racer trainer on the loose, Lyle Schnub. A cliff racer trainer. There must be someone here in Andothren who trained the cliff racer to steal. Someone who knew who would make good targets. You must find the person behind this. You'll be compensated, of course. Okay, I'll find the cliff racer trainer. I won't participate in this nonsense. Okay, yeah, I'll find the cliff racer trainer. Why not? Is it real? Good. Someone in this town must know something. Maybe the local scouts could help you. You could also check the taverns. Some of them have dodgy patrons that might be able to give you a lead. Cliff racer trainer. Someone in this town must know something. Maybe the local scouts could help you? You could also check the taverns. Some of them have dodgy... Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Wow. What did we write? I returned the stolen silver mirror to Avanel Mithrian. She thanked me for returning it. However, she seems to think that there's more to the theft than meets the eye. Avanel suspects that the cliff racer was been trained by someone to steal valuable items. Bit of a typo. I should ask around if anyone in Andothren knows someone who'd be able to tame and train a cliff racer. Okay. It's this guy. It's this fucking guy right here. Alright. Sure. Who has like a weird affinity or penchant for birds? I don't even know. We've spoken to a few scouts, but I don't even necessarily remember where they're at. Wasn't there one in the Fighters Guild? Was there one there? I want to say there was. We'll take a peek back in here. Let's see.
Stood there, holding its tail and whispering.
Hey, are you a scout?
What did it say?
You're a knight and journeyman.
Hello.
No. Down here. How about you? Are you a scout? Smith. Well,
I'm listening.
that was pretty obvious. How about you? Do you know anything about this? Ooh, I can ask you directly about the cliff racer trainer. I don't know anyone like that, sorry. Okay. Sure. That one's locked. Oh, you could be a scout? Look at your armor. Light armor?
What is it?
You gotta be a scout, right? Oh, fuck. Tell me about it. Cliff racers are flying vermin. I don't think anyone would ever try to train them. Okay, how about you? You could be a scout. Look at your armor. You don't even have sleeves on or gloves. That's, come on, scouts, right? This is fucking scouts, you know? Alright, background? Oh, fuck yes, scout. Wood elves can often communicate with wild creatures and even command them, don't they? You might be looking for a Bosmer. Really? There aren't many wood elves living here. There's the pawnbroker. Angunas by the wharf. Girdle at the Brewers and Fishmongers Hall. Gwylos at the Catcatcher's Corner Club. Safine at the Guild of Fighters. Salendi at the Imperial Garrison. And Orblos at the Lalu Council Manor. Then there are the servants in Lady Vosni's manor, but I wouldn't even bother talking to them. They're strange. Wait. Lady Vosni has several servants who are all Bosmeri? Huh. Vosni is the East Empire Company's liaison to the Hlalu Council Company. She lives up in the Manor District, in the Manor District, on the west side of town. Supposedly, she keeps a rather eccentric household. Oh my god, are they just all like... Is it just like a huge, like, fuck party in there? Does she just, like, have a massive den of iniquity going on? Okay, well, we'll hold off on that, because frankly, the pawnbroker sounds the most likely. I was reminded that wood elves often have a unique affinity with wild creatures. Or wizards. Wizards can also do that too. Right, lest we forget that wizards could do it. Okay, hang on, let me double check here. Bosmer. What was their name? I feel like the pawnbroker. Angunas by the wharf. The pawnbroker, okay. There we are. Good. And then... Let's see, I think we had gone by the pawnbroker too. Because, I mean, who better to start fencing off stuff like that than a pawnbroker, you know? Filters... I mean, Hall of Brewers and Fishmongers.
I'm waiting.
Well, I mean, there's a lead right there. I guess if we want to recheck the information, we could just pop open Bosmer as a topic. Garrison... Where was that pawnbroker? They said by the wharf, right? There it is. Okay. Cool. Man, I hope it's true. I hope they really are training... training them to steal for people. God, that would be awesome. Okay. Or steal for yourself. Could you imagine? We just come in here and there's like loads of silver stuff for sale. I mean, there are some like odds and ends here that are silver, but not that much. You know? Oh, there is a mysterious locked door back here. But it might not actually be that mysterious, you know? Business ledger, cloth. This ledger contains a summary of various business transactions, along with money owned and owed. Okay. Anything else? Ooh, a little plant of wickweed. Wow, you know, when you think of just having wheat growing as a houseplant, doesn't make any sense, but it looks fucking cool. We should do that in real life. Like, is it hard to keep a houseplant that's just like some wheat? It looks kind of cool, you know? Like, come on, wheat looks cool, right? How many times have we seen, like, in film and television, someone, you know, running their fingers through the wheat and everything in a very, like, somber way, right? Like, oh, I'm thinking back to the good old days, or I'm having a real emotional moment or something. I gotta run my fingers through the wheat field, you know? Why can't we have just, like, a potted plant of wheat? It seems like a great idea. And, like, if you're really hungry, I guess you could just eat it, or unless it's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, wheat, actually, if without, like, properly milling it, it's lethal. That's right. Okay.
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
I mean, look at this guy. He looks like a freak, right? He looks like he's training, like, cliff racers. Look at this dude. He looks like he could be doing it, right? He looks like a little bit of a gremlin dude, right? Alright. Welcome to my pawn shop. I've got all kinds of stuff for sale here, so have a look around, won't you? Just don't touch nothing. Tell me your background? I'm Angunas. I can get you things for a low price, or I can take them off your hands if you're in a pinch. What do you know about cliff racer trainers? Oh, wow. I seem to recall that Orblos once had a pet cliff racer. He's a fellow Bosmer who lives here in Andothren, a gifted beast tongue. He works for House Hlalu as a guard in the Hlalu Council Manor. I think you'll find him there. He also has a private home, just behind the manor. But I hear the doors to that house are always locked. God, I hope it's full of cliff racers and shit. Oh my lord. Alright, Bosmer. We're small, sharp, and smart. We love wild creatures, wild beauty, and wildlife. Unlike our dull cousins. Come on, what the hell? I love some wildlife too. Come on, shit, I'm a fucking mer. I'm a fucking elf. I like wildlife. Maybe I'm not into cliff racers and shit, but I fucking fuck with bugs. Hell yeah. Big bugs, little bugs. Bugs that have eggs I can eat. Bugs you can ride in. Shit. Fuck, come on, bugs. We are not very polite, but we don't have to be, since we shoot straight and run like the wind. Okay. It's very interesting that they're, like, one of their, I don't know, I guess stereotypes are right, is that they're just not polite. Huh. Okay. It never really came across that way. I guess that's a better way of saying, like, we're all very annoying, right? We're commonly thought of as being pretty annoying. Alright, yeah, sure. Well, where is Orblos again? Right, yeah, at the council manor. Yeah, I think we'd seen Orblos before. Alright, sure. Let's do it. Maybe they trained the cliff racer to do stuff and then they had to let him go, and then the cliff racer would just like run amok. Frankly, absolutely incredible that the vendor lord was able to like intuit that. You know, like that's something, right? I feel like that should be a skill of some sort. I don't know which one, but it seems like you got like an attribute or skills pretty high. Okay. Oh dear. How do we get over there? Oh, here we are. Wait. This ain't it, is it? This is the estate.
Welcome, friend. We extend you our warm regards.
Let's see. Cliff Racer Trainer?
Wood elves can often communicate with wild creatures, and even command them, don't they? You might be looking for a Bosmer.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta adjust my back pillow there. Okay, let's see.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
They were like in the big dining area, if I remember correctly, right? Guests' quarters? Nah, that ain't it. Is there a dining room access point? West Wing? Okay, West Wing might be what we want. Let's take a peek here. No. Goes back outside.
If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
No. Back to the manor. I mean, I guess we can look here. No.
A warm welcome.
Orblos.
Please join me.
No.
Welcome, friend.
I feel like it was kind of near or in this area, you know? That we had seen in Orblos.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
May you
Let's see.
worthy of your
Here, no, those go back out. Alright. Oh dear. I can't get through here.
a warm welcome to you.
Oh hey, what's in this? Oh, it's a bolt of cloth. Alright.
Welcome, friend.
Jeez.
We extend you our warm regards.
Oh god. Okay. Here, don't I have like a command something or other? Let's see. Something of like dominion? Yeah, Amulet of Domination. Okay. Perfect. Nailed it. And then let's wait here an hour. Good. Oh shit, she's still following me. Okay. Maybe Orblos is like down here or something. No, I'm pretty sure Orblos is not down here. Right? Hey. Taurus Rovinus. Do you know where Orblos is? No? Okay.
Warm welcome to you.
Sure. Back to the main manor section. See, like, I feel like it was around here, you know? But maybe not. This goes back outside. What in the fuck, dude? Where is this Orblos at? I've definitely spoken with Orblos. I'm like 99% sure.
Welcome, friend. We extend you our
What
warm
entry
regards.
points and exit points do we have here? Just back to the West Wing. And here? Andothren, back to the foyer. I mean, should we go back to the foyer?
I see this land.
Maybe. Maybe Orblos was here. Guests' quarters? Winston. The baths.
I'm listening.
No. Hey, have you seen Orblos? No?
Welcome,
Okay.
friend.
Orblos is such a dumb name. Right? It's like it works very well, right? Like what a great stupid name. Okay, back to the West Wing.
How delightful.
What other sections haven't we been in? We're back in the manor here. Yeah, I don't really know where else we could go. I guess maybe it is at the servants or something, right? Back here? No? See, I could have sworn Orblos was there, but I guess not.
A warm
Like in
welcome.
one of these sections, hanging out. Or is it even here? Right? Is it even this place? Yeah, it's at the fucking council. This isn't the council. It's over here. Alright, okay, look. Great. Here we go. It's two different buildings, of course. Alright, perfect. We're just going
Searching
to
for
instantly
special
find
food.
Orblos.
My prices are the best.
Orblos.
This is a wondrous encounter.
All right.
Welcome.
Let's see. Cliff Racer Trainer.
Well, okay, I admit it. I trained that cliff racer to steal things. But it isn't that big of a deal, is it? It's not like anybody got killed or anything. I just needed to make a little extra money, you understand.
What you did was wrong. I understand. No harm done. I mean, you are... you are punching down, right? Orblos, you work here in the council hall. You have, like, this full set of armor and everything, right? You're, like, kind of well-to-do. And, like, you're stealing from this person who appears to be far less fortunate than you are. You know? So, if you were stealing from, like, Dolorandus or someone like that in town, I'd be okay with it. But in this case, what you did was wrong.
No. Wait a second. You can't tell about this to anyone. The steward Dranos Helvi especially mustn't know. I'd lose my job. I don't deserve that. Come on, Lyle Schnupp, let's be reasonable.
I mean, I don't want you to lose your job either. What's in it for me?
Tell you what, here's the key to my house. There's a chest in my bedroom. The things that I haven't had the chance to pawn yet are stashed in there. They are yours. Just don't tell anyone about what I did, okay?
Orblos' key has been added to your inventory. Goodbye. Cliff Racer Trainer.
I already gave you the key to my house. Just take what you want and leave me alone. And don't tell anyone, especially the steward.
Should we tell the steward? Orblos came clean, admitting that he did train the thieving Cliff Racer. He asked me to let him off the hook, arguing that he was just trying to make some extra money and that nobody got hurt. Orblos gave me the key to his house. He says that there's some more stolen loot hidden there in a locked chest. It's mine to keep, if I don't tell anyone that the thieving cliff racer was his doing. Drainos Helvi, the steward of the council manor, especially mustn't know of this. I suppose I could do as Orblos asked. After I'm ready, I should report back to Neras Hardil. Well, let's see what he's got, right? Listen, you better hope there's enough good, cool shit in here to appease me. Oh look, Drainos' house. Okay, Hlalu Retainer, Orblos'. Yes. Man, look at this. Man. It feels very like, I don't know, feels very much like an urban environment. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of these, like, Italian villa towns and everything, you know? That's absolutely what Andothren reminds me of, especially with, like, the like, ivy or whatever, the, like, leafy green growing along this, I don't know what you would call this, like, adobe or whatever? I don't know what you would call it, but it very much evokes, like, an Italian town of some sort, right? Huh. Okay. Sure. Let's go into Orblos's. Anything cool in the vase? No. Alright, Orblos, what you got in here? How to train your cliff racer. Training whistle. What? Can we do it? Okay. I can't use it. Alright, fair enough. Reflections on cult worship? The Eastern Provinces? This handbook details various techniques that can be used to train a cliff racer to obey commands such as fetching items. Teaching them to be little fetchers, huh? Okay. I guess we'll take that. Huh. Kagudi meat. Cool. Anything else of interest? More food. Just salt? Flour? Okay. Man, that is a ton of salt. Look at that. That is a shitload of salt. No wonder it fucks me up. Okay. Over here. Some new gloves, I think. Crates filled with eggs. I'll munch on those. Flowering sweet barrel. Purloin shadows. Oh, cool. That's, this didn't exist until... What do you call it? Until Oblivion, right? Purloin shadows? That's clever, right? They're putting in books that should retroactively exist in this time frame, right? But of course they weren't written until later games. At least I think that's what's going on there. There we go. Yeah, Purloin Shadows. I'm pretty sure we ended up reading that during Oblivion. Oh yeah, give me those eggs. Okay, cool. Oh, look, more eggs. Perfect. Great. I wonder if it'll be listed as stealing when we get to the trove. Oh, that's gotta be it. Huh. Military tactics in the new era. I don't think we've read that, have we? A brush? A bookend? Okay. Anything hidden under the pillow? No. I mean, I guess we can kind of claim this as our base of operations then. Orblos' place? You know? We could use this as like a bit of a hideout. There we go. Looks nice. Expensive Imperial cap? What the fuck is this? What? What the fuck is going on? This is Imperial? Oh, that's wild. Oh man, you know what? Is it because it's got like... Is this like a real tiger pelt or whatever? Is... Tamriel Rebuilt must be written with the understanding that Cyrodiil is like a rainforest or whatever, right? Before it got retconned or whatever for Oblivion? Is that the idea? So of course, like, Imperial stuff would... At least some of it would have, like... I don't know, more, like, rainforesty sort of exotic creatures and all that. Which, it's funny to call it exotic, you know, when we're literally in Morrowind right now, which is full of, like, what most people from Earth would consider to be exotic creatures. Right? Okay, you know, exotic creatures, ones that resemble fucking aliens. Is the hat the most valuable thing? No. It is literally armor, though. Okay. I am going to re-equip that, though. The cephalopod helm. That said, this is better armor than what I'm wearing, you know? It is actually better than the devil cephalopod helm. And it is light armor. Fuck it, I'm going to wear it. Fuck it, this is us now. Is this like the Tamriel Rebuilt version of the Colovian fur helm? I don't know, but I'm feeling fucking good about it. Okay, cool. Alright, sure. Can we go report to What's-Her-Butt, though? Can we talk to her about... Oh, look. Too bad we can't take his fucking pants. Yo. Okay, cool. Got some shoes down there. I mean, I guess we could take those pants, but that's not as fun. Alright. Should we take one of these? No, these are core game items. Dude, seeing all these, like, tools and stuff, it makes me wonder if there's, like, proper clothing crafting or whatever. You know? Alright. What should we do here? Should we, like, plant something out front? That way we can more easily discern which one is Orblos's? I mean, I don't know what I would put out here. The cephalopod helm. Oh, whoops. Oh, I can't place it there. Here we go. On this. And we can use this as like our little home away from home. Right? We'd been hoping to find one. Oh, that looks horrible. We'll keep it as is. Alright, cool. Yeah, so at the very least, let's go speak with the vendor, you know? Let's go see what they have to say about all this. Maybe they'll be like, oh, you should not report them. Or they'll be like, yeah, definitely fuck them. Right? I'm kind of leaning toward reporting them just to see what'll happen. You know, I'm kind of like interested in it, right? Okay. Up here. And I feel like a big point of me being convinced to report it to Drainos or whatever is because it did seem like they were punching down with their thieving, you know? Alright. Head on over here. Hey, I found the thief. I trust you to uncover the identity of the cliff racer trainer. Well, I did. Someone in this town must know something. Maybe the local scouts could help you. Oh, okay. Same as before. So we can't tell you.
Looking to barter?
Right. Steward of the council manor. Okay, yeah, let's F it, let's report this dude. Let's see what'll happen. Okay, maybe they already knew. Right? Maybe Orblos will come back and be like really pissed. God, that would be amazing. Alright, yeah. Under the pretense that it's possible that Orblos could get really mad and like seek vengeance upon us for doing this, I want to do it, right? I want Orblos to get angry and try to kill us at some point. I actively want that. Alright, where is Drainos?
Truly,
We are
blessed. This is
searching
an
for
honor.
special tools.
I don't know, these fucking people up here hanging out.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Okay. Yo, where is Drainos at?
Searching for special tools.
I definitely remember speaking with them. Oh, they might be yeah, this might be Drainos. Yeah, okay.
Friend, we extend you our warm regards.
Welcome back, Lyle Schnub. Do you wish to do business?
Guess who's a cliff racer trainer? That's right, it's old Orblos.
This is about the recent thefts, isn't it? Someone's trained a cliff racer to steal things. Well, who is it?
It's Orblos.
Orblos, I see. Thank you for providing me with this information. Here is 100 drakes for your trouble. I'll see that the Bosmer is properly reprimanded. We certainly won't suffer a thief to work in this manner.
That's funny. Okay, cool. Yeah. House Slalu, we won't suffer thieves. Who won't cut us in on it.
I'll see that Orblos is properly reprimanded. We certainly won't suffer a thief to work in this manner.
Okay. I'm assuming there must be a touch of, like, dramatic irony there, if you've been able to do the House Slalu quests for that dude. Alright, is Orblos still over here? Or is Orblos, like, instantly gone, crying? I think Orblos is instantly gone. Wasn't Orblos... Oh, okay. Hey, Orblos, Cliff Racer Trainer.
You lied to me. You told the steward, didn't you? I will lose my job in this manner for sure. Who knows where they'll post me now?
Wait, will you actually show up somewhere else and be angry?
I still don't like you and I still don't want to talk to you.
Wait. What's all this? You just got a whole bunch of new shit. Background?
If I liked you better, then I might tell you.
I'm Alexia? Oh, it's because you don't want to tell me. It'd be funny if they just immediately joined with the Kamana Tong.
I am Orblos, warrior and retainer of the Great House Slalu.
Yeah, not anymore, jackass. Okay, let's see. Drainos, do you have anything else to say?
Welcome, friend. We extend you our warm regards.
Cliff Racer Trainer? No. Alright, fair enough. Do you think eventually they'll,
Really necessary that
they're going to fill out some of the books that are just more explanatory, more like straight to the point? And it's like, this is a book about yada 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 yada. You know, because we've seen a fair amount of that. And it may be just that they lack the, like it's too much workload. You know, they lack the amount of writers to fill out all these, like, books, so it's just easier to just have some of them be like, yeah, this book, it's filled with information like this or that or whatever, you know? Rather than, like, actually write in all of that information. That said, it does make it quite easy for me as a player. But, on the flip side, it feels kind of incongruous with Morrowind and Elder Scrolls as a whole, right? Because I feel like very frequently in Elder Scrolls, you will open a book and it will actually have, like, the full, I don't know, the full writing. And then your journal or your quest updates, and it's like, yeah, this is it. You learned it, right? And you, the player, can elect to read it or not.
May you walk on water.
I feel like they're going with the latter, and like I said, they just don't have the like manpower right now to pull it off. But we'll see. Who can say? Because on the flip side, also totally get it. Like it's a lot to do, and in some ways, it kind of benefits the player to just make it so quick and to the point. All right. let's head on over to... oh god. The Fighters Guild, right? Yeah. You think Orblos will turn back up in Orblos' house? Okay. Hey, guess what? I've done it.
Did you return the stolen silver mirror back to Avenal Mithrian?
I did.
Are you done with this mission, associate?
Yes. No, I'm still working on it. I mean, can we check back in with her again, now that we've done that part? And, like, ratted him out? Yeah, you know what? Hang on.
Come back when you're done.
Okay. Yeah, let's go see if there's any reactivity now with... what's-her-butt, right? Like, I wouldn't expect this in the core game, there to be reactivity after having done that. But on the off chance that there is, you know, we may as well find out. It's not too hard to get over to this person. Okay. There we are. Up this way. It is kind of wild, though, how I'm starting to learn the city already. That is, not something I was anticipating. Okay. Hey, Cliff Racer Trainer. So, a wood elf working for the Hlalu was behind all this. Thank you for bringing him to justice, Lyle Schnub. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I hope he turns up again. Alright, let's go on over here. Because a lot of me doesn't agree with the idea of ratting him out. Except for, like I said, the part where it seemed like he was punching down. But otherwise, I want more shit going on. And it sounds like he may very well turn up again somewhere else. Okay, over this way. There we are. Hey!
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
Let's see, stolen mirror. Yep, I did it.
So, Orblos the Wood Elf was behind the theft, and made sure he'd face the consequences. Good. Here's your pay. I've got new orders for you, associate.
About advancement?
The Fighters Guild recognizes you, Lyle Schnub. You're now Lyle Schnub the Apprentice.
Here's a question. Similar to House Slalu, should we be wary of advancing through the ranks? Like, as I explore Tamriel Rebuilt, we're obviously going to encounter loads of different Fighters Guild establishments. If I get too high up, will I not be able to do their entry stuff? Will the same apply like how it worked with House Slalu? In that I'm here and I'm not able to actually interact with those quests because I'm too high ranking? Should I not advance too far? Just as much as I need to? I have no idea how it works. Alright, well, you know what, this seems like as good a time as any to call it, and we'll start doing some of our fantastic reading, right? Mission accomplished, we're ready to begin another one next time. Alright, so, if you'd like to stick around, we will be reading, this time, let me see, I did write down ahead of time what it was, A Nobleman's Garden. There we are. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to take a quick drink here. Sorry about that. A Nobleman's Garden by Neril Sevuro. They ask me why I garden. Or I guess, yeah, this sounds very much like their Dunmer, right? Why not?
They ask me why I garden. Muthsera, they cry. Why do you hide from the world in your tree-lined cloister? What of your duties to house and hearth? They do not understand what it is to be a lord of the true nobility of Risdane. Our duty is to sharpen our minds and spirits, and to glean the determined workings of the world, so we can guide our children along the path of righteousness. It is in the cultivation of my prayer garden that I find the wisdom for these tasks. Observe the northern wall, along which I have planted sweet barrels. The spines of the young plants bring pain to the touch and discourage close ministration. With diligence,
and focused meditation. However, they can be made to bloom, ugliness giving way to beauty, and the diaphanous, out-of-body visions of the sweet pulp vapors. What? They let you trip balls? This is the progression of the spiritual self, from resistance to blossoming to the numinous.
Holy shit, this person has read all 36 sermons.
On the southern wall opposite are a bed of Timsa flowers. Saint Timsa of the Long Hours happens to be an ancestor of mine, and the flowers first emerged from her body as she lay broken at the feet of Morlock Baal's Magi. These flowers blossom in sun, rain, and ashfall, and illuminate the virtue of resistance and the futility of profane sorcery against faith. On the western wall, facing the sunrise, is a cluster of bright fire ferns, difficult to cultivate in heartland soil. I use a little of the ash from my hearth fire as fertilizer. The ash contains a trace of my house's holy offerings. This token of faith is sufficient to bring forth these plants from ground which does not welcome them, and once they have taken root, they will endure forever. This is how the laws of the gods, properly interpreted, create citizens of the highest caliber who will never stray from the proper course once they are shown the way. On the eastern wall, facing the sunset,
this almost feels like the solution to a puzzle. You know, like this will be tied into a later quest. And it's like, oh yeah, look into find your answer at the nobleman's garden. Then you have to interact with a certain plant along these walls or whatever in a certain order or whatever. You know? This almost reads like a esoteric puzzle solution.
Are rows of noble sedge. These plants are my pride and joy, because they are grown from cuttings rather than seeds. These particular flowers are in essence parts of one flower that has lived since the middle of the Second Era. They represent continuity and careful planning, and give me faith that eternal vigilance and care can engender eternal harmony. In the center of my garden is a stone, upon which I sit in contemplation and occasionally carve my insights. This stone is to be my legacy, alongside my military victories and descendants. Like the garden, if properly tended with wisdom and reverence to the past, it will provide enlightenment to my successors for generations to come. They ask me why I garden. I say, I am a lord of the House Indoril, and my garden is a world, and the world is my garden. This is our birthright and our burden.
Wow, okay. Very serious, very, yeah. Very wild. Like I said, all the descriptions of the different walls and everything, especially in like a non-clockwise or counterclockwise order, it really makes it seem like there's going to be, like, this is a puzzle answer for real. I don't know if that's the case, but it reads almost as if it is one. How strange. Well, hopefully I'll remember, like, if this ever comes up again in the future, you know, we can have our own little, like, sort of I told you so moment. But who did we really tell? Right? Who did we really tell? We're all in on it. Alright? Well, when next we come back, we'll continue on along with the Fighters Guild. Who knows what kind of weird junk we'll have to get up to next. I don't know. Like, how deeply can we go with this part of the Fighters Guild here in Andothren? I don't know what to expect here, because of course in the core game, you do like a handful per location, and then you move on to the next area, right? And then sometimes you loop back around once you're higher rank and all that. Are they going to pull the same thing here with Tamriel Rebuilt? I don't know.
And to the same effect, it could, even if they do set up the questions a similar way, it's probably not to the same extent, because the way in which they're developing all the Tamriel Rebuilt, the mainland areas in segments, right? Like, we probably won't, well, I don't know, maybe we could, right? We probably won't get a quest from, like, Andothren or somewhere in this section of the world to go over to, like, over here to, like, a Telvanni Fighters Guild, right? Out by fucking Necrom or some shit, you know? I doubt we'll see that. But at the same time, it's totally possible. Oh, wait, Necrom's down here. Yeah, shit, man. Shit, Morrowind's big. But, I doubt we'll get that, right? I mean, it is possible, though. Like I said, it's totally possible. I guess what's less likely is that we get one from Necrom that takes us over to Andothren, right? Because then that would imply that they had to, like, touch all the old stuff that they had already finished, right? Like, years ago. Potentially even by different writers, because, of course, Tamriel Rebuilt is such a, like, truly enormous undertaking that has spanned, like, years and years of time. And, like, loads and loads of people, right? I don't know. What a mystery. I guess we'll find out eventually. Alright, until next time, please take care of each other.